just had the 4 disposals and 1 goal.
The other move I'd make is I would put Hannah Scott onto Sarah Perkins. They play at the local club together, so she's going to have some insight.
Yeah, we'll eventually see whether they make a move there. Perkins, multiple goal kicker in this game. So round 2, AFLW from the Whitten Oval, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs against the Crows. An opportunity for Blackburn and Carney to get involved straight away. Blackburn straight down the middle. It's gone over the head, and that will allow McLeod to get dangerous. And did she get a shove? Apparently so.
She's got some genuine leg speed. She's holding her ankle as well here. A little bit of a limp on the back of that.
Cox, the offender, but
she's very dangerous, though, because of that speed. She picks up the contest. She always goes to the right side in terms of being a crumbing forward. You can see they're nudged out of the contest and wins the free kick.
Well, 1 goal, 2 last week, 4 behinds tonight.
Oh.
And now she's just got to judge the breeze enough. Comes in with that skip, only a couple of steps. It's touch and go. It's all go for the Bulldogs.
Great start for the Dogs on the board.
It was brilliant, it really was. Great start to the quarter. They needed that fast start out of the middle, Kate. They got the first centre clearance, and when the ball went inside forward 51, an important free kick.
We saw the combination of Blackburn and Carney in the centre and getting that ball in quickly. Every forward wants that ball coming in quickly.
Kirsten McLeod, the goal kicker there. Her teammates describe her as the X factor, and that's certainly what we're seeing at the moment. Great news, guys. A crowd of 7,669 are in here at the Whitten Oval, and that has once again exceeded the AFL's expectations.
And that will get them up and about too. Carney sends the Dogs forward. They've got the momentum. McLeod lurking, just thumps it to her own advantage. And then the race is on. They've returned the favour. Yes, she's given away the free kick. Didn't really need to do that on Dana Cox.
She probably felt she had to, though, because Dana was giving her a little bit of lip after that last goal, a bit of push and shove. So not letting her dictate the contest against her, so just gave one back.
Armistead, and the ball driven up along the wing, and again comes off hands and goes over the line and out of bounds.
We'll see if the Dogs can really make amends here. They've kicked 5 behinds in the first half, and they need to start kicking goals to get back into it. There's not a great difference on the stats between inside 50s.
Well, it's really taking effect now as Blackburn gets it out to Carney again. What a 1-2 punch they provide out of the midfield for the Dogs. Question of whether they can capitalise. Carney goes after it again. He's able just to work it back cleverly, and they get another inside 50. Brennan well placed. Randall right there with her. Bringing it to ground with good effect.
Carney's a smart player. Very sharp around the contest. One-touch player.
Braddon doing well, though, for Adelaide on that occasion. Here's Anderson. Around the corner. Spark! Had to stand her ground. She knew it. She knew they were coming for her. But she's done that.
Well, she's been exactly that at the start of this 3rd quarter. She's been a real spark. And well, she has. First use to the midfielders. Beautiful clearances as well.
Thought you were going to say she's been bright up there.
That's better, Hutto. That's why you're the best.
Lauren Spark, 31 years of age. Normally a defender, but she's got a chance up forward.
She's a super smart player, Lauren Spark, and I believe she's a real leader in this group.
And there's not what you want to see. Heather Anderson. She's really struggling. Come from the ground straight away.
She's key to their backline, Heather Anderson, so we don't want to see her off.
Spark towards full forward. Oh, McLeod doesn't get the free this time. The ball creeping through.
Wow, you've got to have someone on the goal line there, surely. Here's that switch out to the Whitten grandstand side.
Crows trying to control the ball on the way out. Fly came from Foley. She had support at ground level, but the Dogs are quickly able to crowd it out. Made Segenary's
It's on
very
now.
difficult. The umpire say play on. Is Carney going to do that? Drives it in. They are a bit outnumbered down there. Brennan caught in the crush. And again, this Adelaide defence. Marinoff just hacked it off the left and going to land on the chest of Abby Holmes.
She might slow it down a bit here. There's not much forward.
Well, maybe that would have been wise, but instead she kicks to an outnumber. And now Ali Blackburn is there arching the back. She can sense the chance for a long bomb to full forward and maybe give one of their dangerous players, such as Brennan, a chance, but a little touch there and it's through for behind.
Jono, you were Abby Holmes. What should you have done?
Yeah, look at the niggle here. Metcalf, number 11 for the Crows, standing over the top, showing her strength. Oh, Abby Holmes, I think she just needed to relax a little bit, stay a bit calm in that situation, assess it before making that important kick.
Marinoff kicked it back to the wing, just got away from McCormick. Very much up for grabs now. Ogas comes through for the Bulldogs, had good support. Bailey Hunt just screwing it straight back to centre half forward, and that's a terrific grab from Spark.
Spark again.
Huge, yeah, amongst 3 Adelaide Crows players.
Cross half forward, Blackburn again. She's got that kick into the 50. Instead, she changed her mind by hand to McLeod. She powers on Ali Blackburn, surrounded by Crows. She's still going in there, clearing a path. Back it comes to McLeod. Digs it up, but they might well turn it over here. Georgie Bevan for Adelaide, getting things going back to the middle. Perkins, strong of body, under all sorts of pressure back there for the Bulldogs. Bailey Hunt. Umpire lets them keep playing, and the ball skied back out to the wing. The Crows seem to have the numbers. In fact, they've got the wing all to themselves out here, the Adelaide Crows. It's a matter of how well they can utilise it going forward. Marinoff in double figures again tonight. Long left foot kick for Perkins. She just knows where the drop of the ball is.
It's a great mark, and the work rate of Perkins, she was up on the defensive 50 about a minute ago, and now she's in the forward line taking marks.
It was a great kick as well from Marinoff because she put the ball where she wanted Perkins to get to, not necessarily hitting lace out, just putting it to a spot, found the space, identified the space, and Perkins was smart enough to lead into it.
And this is Adelaide's first inside 50 of the quarter, into the breeze. She gives it plenty, off the hands of the pack. Rachel Killian in the right spot at the right time.
She was... She was never going to make the distance there, so one of her teammates had to be at the fall of the ball. She was, and she capitalised. I'm not sure what the Dogs were thinking.
They had numbers in the goal square here, the Dogs. They tried to tap it over, 3 went up, and couldn't make the contest be effective with the contest. And the ball fell to the front.
Good news for the Crows too. Heather Anderson is okay. You can see in a moment that she's just running up and down the boundary. It's just been severe cramp for her. She's had those 2 calves that worked on for the last few minutes, so she'll be back on the ground soon, which is great news for the Crows. And you saw that kick really hold up in the wind. I can tell you the breeze is getting much stronger here at ground level.
Well, that's not the news the Bulldogs fans wanted to hear. They must make the most of it in the next 8 minutes or so. Rachel Killian coming into the side this week, former junior tennis star who turned to footy after a back injury. Obviously delighted with that crumbing goal. Might get another opportunity, although it was quickly shut down. And now it's the Dogs instead going forward. Carney floats one to about 35, and Blackburn maybe resting forward. And he's got to just the right place.
Free kick Spark, actually.
Okay.
But you're right, Blackburn has moved forward. She's done a truckload of work through the to start this quarter.
And Brennan's gone into the middle, which is a nice switch.
It's a good switch to get the captain into the play, their best player.
So Lauren Spark. And unfortunately, she's dragged that one across to the left. 4 marks she's taken tonight, 2 behinds. It's been a bit of a story of the night for the Bulldogs. 2 goals, 9. Drop short on the kick in. Lachlan takes it over the line.
Yeah, with this breeze, Kate, they'd want to level it up as a minimum, the Bulldogs, for three-quarter time, with Adelaide kicking with the strong breeze to finish.
Absolutely.
So, again, the boundary throw-in seems to almost get out the back. Spark was able to tap it down. No easy path for the Bulldogs forwards, who are so desperate to get in there and have an opportunity. That opportunity disappeared pretty quickly for Scott. Brennan likewise gets the same treatment, and the umpire not having a lot of sympathy, just holding the ball.
It's a good block, though, by Romney Timms from the Western Bulldogs. Ladder teammate space.
I think really for the Adelaide Crows, they don't particularly need to hurry as this quarter winds down. Van Hagen kicking it out to the wing.
I think you're right, Hutto. They'd want to slow things down here.
Yeah, Adelaide will be looking to play it wide, play it close to the boundary line.
Jessica Sedgenry.
Oh, not give it back so easily, though.
Well, it was dumped after she kicked it.
Oh, yeah, that's
handed off to
a free.
Courtney Cramey.
It's late. It's high.
I don't think the players know that it's an Adelaide free kick here.
Well, it was just foolish to do.
It was, yeah.
The girl's going to have to run back hard here.
Yep.
Create some options for Chelsea Randall.
The Bulldogs players perplexed as to why, and plenty of the fans not sure either, but they have to adjust. The kick going forward, and a huge opportunity again for Sedgenry.
In the back.
And the switch is on. From Cramey into the middle of the ground. Here's Abby Holmes coming out to meet it. Killian's approaching as well, but there's a Bulldogs whistle. Free kick going to Angelica Gogas.
They need to get a move on here. To get long down the line.
4.5 minutes. That's all the Dogs have with the advantage of this breeze. See what they can do about it. Blackburn received, but
smart play as well, Hutto, there. I know the kick wasn't great, but at least Blackburn's got the biggest kick from all the Bulldogs players.
Stevie Lee Thompson kicks to the dangerous spot, though. Gogas again forced to kick this time herself. And obviously hasn't gone as far as she would have liked, and instead Hatchard kicking inside 50 and kicking it well to Armistead. Sophie Armistead, number 16.
I would have liked to have seen Libby Birch punch from behind then. I don't feel like the girls do that often enough.
Ball goes short. Crowd loving the fierce tackling.
Yeah.
Full-bodied, energetic stuff there from Brooke Lockland. Adelaide have got it locked away in their forward 50. It's a real problem for the Bulldogs, who need to find a clear path out of there. Gardner was able to mark the Marinoff kick now. Brennan. And paid the mark. See, they're working her over every time.
Yeah, well,
they certainly are.
I was wrapped with her game last week, though, because she was put under a lot of pressure by her Fremantle opponents. Every Fremantle player attacked her hard. It's actually built a really strong, solid game.
And drives down the line. Oh, Anderson, she's okay now. She goes up, takes a really strong mark. And they have played the smarter football, the Adelaide Crows. And the Dogs are starting to give away undisciplined free kicks.
Behind the play. There's an Adelaide player down.
Adelaide free kick.
They must be getting under their skin, because the Dogs looked so structured and disciplined last week, and not so much tonight. There might be a bit of chatter out there, Jono. What do you think?
Oh, we've seen a little bit already. Yeah, no question.
Free was against Lisa Williams. It's going here to Thorne, Taylor Thorne. Came through the AFL Youth Girls All-Star match last year. Kick's going to drop about 35 out from goal, so when it hits the ground, opportunity for Randall, bit of a skyscraper of a kick, touched, And just in time, the Dogs throw Connor and then Scott were able to work in conjunction and get it out, but it looks like it might be coming straight back via Bevan. Laughlin's kick couldn't get out of there. It's back inside 50 again. Carney working overtime. In the end, she's had to kick to the open spaces and hope that one of her teammates can get there. The news is not so good, though. Angela Foley copped it. Good pressure from Ernst. Can't do much with it. Close to the line. Look at Phillips in confined spaces to full forward again. And forced to defend on that occasion was O'Connor.
How's the balance by Aaron Phillips?
It was a great step, wasn't it? Fantastic agility.
Able to use a bit of basketball experience.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there's some pain. Straight back in. Certainly can't afford to give up a late goal. The Bulldogs now inside the last minute. Marinoff, half a chance towards full forward.
Stayed in.
Stays in. McCormick. Oh, what a goal by McCormick! It could be a killer blow. Jenna McCormick playing her first game of AFLW, a soccer star. And she has scored.
Oh, huge goal here. Keeps the ball alive. And then that's just a pure snap over the shoulder. 38 seconds to go. That's critical.
When the balls hit the ground in the forward 50 for the Crows, they've just seemed to be there. Whereas the Dogs don't seem to know what's going on, to be honest.
Yeah, they're not reacting to the drop of the ball. Adelaide, as you said, are first there. They've crumbed the ball really well. Their front and square work's been excellent.
Well, they'll be up and about in the city of Adelaide tonight after this performance from the Crows. But still a quarter to go. Not looking like slowing down just yet. Into the breeze. It doesn't seem to matter at the moment. Another opportunity. The ball just dribbling towards the goal square. Trying to track it down. Kelly Gibson! Another goal to the Adelaide Crows. She kicked the first goal last week and she's banged another one off the ground just before three-quarter time. And that is a double blow for the Bulldogs. Jono, you've gone awfully quiet.
No, I haven't. I know, because Adelaide have been sensational. O'Connor just needed to keep that ball in front for the Bulldogs. She let it slip through. And a direct opponent was able to capitalise with a nice goal. And you see that passion there that's been there from the start for Adelaide. Important last minute here to take this lead out to 20 points.
Let's get an update on an injury we saw before from Sophie Armistead. Nez?
Yeah, it didn't look good. She tried to get back up to her feet on the far side of the ground, but once she stood up, she was in far too much pain, had to lie down and wait for the trainers to assist her off, and she's gone straight down into the room. So it doesn't look like good news at all for Sophie Armistead.
Well, the siren sounds to end what was a sensational quarter as far as the Adelaide Crows were concerned. Into the breeze, they were able to extend their lead, and it's 20 points at three-quarter time, and it's going to take one of the great efforts for the Bulldogs to have any chance here, Kate Chen.
Absolutely. I think that I want to talk about the Crows here. They seem to have their structures together. They know what they want to do, and they're hitting the scoreboard with their goals.
Well, 20 points is the margin. Round 2 of the NAB AFL.